It's 9:10 on SBS Radio, and Labor Party supporters have been stunned by Saturday night's election result. Kate Stoll was at the Melbourne Convention Centre where supporters of the Prime Minister Julia Gillard were gathered.
Early in the evening, losses in Queensland and New South Wales made Labor supporters very nervous. As the race grew tighter and the prospect of a hung parliament loomed, many weren't sure what to say.
It's a feeling I've not had before from any election whatsoever. No, it's a little bit like a draw at the football. You know, like you've got to the grand final and you've got a draw and you just don't know what to do.
Shortly after 11 o'clock, Julia Gillard appeared on stage to address her supporters, saying that the result was too close to call.
Friends, Bill Clinton once famously said in a previous election in America, "The people have spoken, but it's going to take a little while to determine exactly what they've said." And that is where we find ourselves tonight.
Labor has governed in the minority with independents before, at the state level in Victoria. Former Victorian Premier Steve Bracks joined forces with independents after the state poll in 1999. Mr Bracks was at the Melbourne Convention Centre on Saturday night and was optimistic about the prospect of a Labor minority government.
It is quite unique, but it won't necessarily be about experience. I enjoyed immensely my period governing with a minority government with the independents, and I'm sure Julia Gillard will do a great job. She's a good negotiator.
But for some Labor supporters, there was no escaping the disappointment, with many left wondering what the result might have been if Kevin Rudd had been able to continue as Labor leader. This supporter was adamant the disposal of Mr Rudd was responsible for the swing against Labor in Queensland.
I think so, probably in Queensland, undoubtedly. New South Wales, I think it's the New South Wales state government.
I think everyone here is going to remember this night for the rest of their lives. This is just unbelievable, to be standing here with, the first female Prime Minister, seeing her speak and, seeing the outcomes and, the closeness and the tension of this election. I don't think it's something that anyone will forget anytime soon.